in the red outfit. This one, our first fight of 19 here at Cage 2. Gaul in the gold and Torechhanova in the red as we get set for our first fight of the day. Touch of gloves and we're underway. Gaul already looking to establish that jab, looking to plant that rear hand. So she'll often come over the top in these exchanges. Big punches, double leg attempt here from Torechhanova. Just gotta watch that neck. Gaul wrapping the neck there, looking for the guillotine potentially. Difficult to finish with the cage behind her. She might look to turn Torechhanova against the mat. Warning there for Torechhanova from grabbing the cage. Nice takedown. Gaul, though, already thinking ahead, looking for the guillotine. Arm in at this point, a little bit more difficult to finish due to the larger space in between the arms. Better to just bite the neck. Anna now working the guillotine. She's listening to her corner. Nice high elbow. She's trapped the head. Might use this to sweep in this position. It'd be wise for her to try and get back on top. Maybe potentially take the back here. Referee just double checking that Torechhanova is still conscious. Gaul now looking to establish the hooks. Gaul has just got to free her head out of this position here. You can see Torechhanova holding her head and her arm down in a downward motion. If Gaul can pop her own left arm out from around the head of Torechhanova, she could look to take the back. She's using these punches here to distract. Gaul needs to free that left arm. There we go. Now she's in a position where she can rain down some more punches. Big punches from the top from the champion of 2018. Anna Gaul looking for a referee stoppage here. Torechhanova needs to get out of this position. He needs to start thinking about back take escapes. So get rid of the hooks here. The arms underneath the neck here. The referee's looking on. Torechhanova in some trouble. And Anna Gaul's going to put the squeeze on here to look for the rear naked choke. The referee just checking Torechhanova is still conscious. And Anna Gaul just slightly off to the side. If she can square her hips to Torekhanova's, she'll get a better position to finish this choke. Grit and determination from Torechhanova. She's hanging in there, even throwing in a few punches for good measure. Torechhanova now flattened out. Gaul has just got to lever that chin up and secure underneath here. Excellent submission defense from Torechhanova. Gaul forced to abandon the choke and go back to the ground and pound. With just over 10 seconds left here, Torechhanova might make it out of this round if she stays safe. Opting to stand to her feet here to put more pressure on Gaul. Gaul rolls her over, and there's the end of the round. Impressive defense skills from the red corner. This one will go to the second round. But Gaul now knowing that she can obtain that back control and work the rear naked choke here. Let's see if she can implement more strikes. And I like to see her try and lift the forehead up to expose the chin and then switch the arms underneath the neck of Torechhanova. See here from the takedown, the guillotine attempt from Gaul and the ground and pound from the top position that forced Torechhanova to give up her back. Immediately Gaul taking the hooks. You can see here this almost off to the side is Gaul, and that enabled Torechhanova just to ride out that choke. It's only when she was square with the hips that there was more leverage there, but a very tough Torechhanova from Kazakhstan. Round two, Germany and Kazakhstan. Gaul from Germany and Torechhanova from Kazakhstan. Touch of gloves. Gaul's got to use the combinations and disguise that right hand if she wants to plant it. But watch for her to change levels and take this one to the ground. She's now felt the grappling prowess of Torechhanova, and she's felt what it's like to be on the ground there and transition to the back very well. So here we see her looking for a takedown off the cage, double leg off the cage. She can look to either swing them to the side, pull Torechhanova away from the cage. She can also lace the legs for inside and outside trips. Torechhanova threatening the guillotine. Looking to her corner for advice. Torechhanova, wise decision to work the underhook there to turn Gaul around, looking for the trip. Gets it straight into side control. Gaul now again trying to take the back. Going to be difficult there if Torichanova's got the underhook. And Gaul sensing that and opting to pull the full guard here. Really impressed with Torichanova's ability to look to her corner. She's be careful of the armbar here. Gaul's going to look to skip that left leg around the head of Torechhanova and attack the right arm. Torechhanova squaring the hips up to limit the angle. So that's what Gaul needs. She needs this angle to be able to switch round and catch the head and the body to lever the arm. There we go. Now she has it. She's crossed the feet here, which will enable Torechhanova to stack her up a little bit better. There we go. There's the extension here. This is hyperextended. The referee's looking on, waiting for the tap from Torechhanova. A bridge, an attempt to escape here, but belly down now for Anna Gaul, the champion of 2018. Really putting the pressure through the arm of Torechhanova. Torichanova's hand briefly went up there, like she was going to tap, but she might pull the elbow out here. And again, impressive submission defense from Torechhanova. Gaul now again working up against the cage. Torechhanova looking to drag her down to the mat. Gaul now again, if she can sneak her head out of this position by putting pressure on the elbow, she can also frame away on the face of Torechhanova. Once she escapes her head from this position, she's able to take the back and also mount. You can see there she levers the arm away, and straight away she's going for the choke, looking to get the hooks in. Both hooks now right underneath the chin, going to the short grip here. Much more tire on the back of Torechhanova. You can notice there she's levering into her to make everything really tight. There's not a lot of space. And again, 10 seconds left in the second round. Can Gaul finish Torechhanova? Very, very tough. Doesn't seem to even to be defending the 2-on-1, not defending the arm. So that would suggest to me that the choke wasn't that well sunk in. But nonetheless, we go to a third round. See from the replay here, the takedown from Torechhanova and immediately looking to pass into a better position. Still with the clasp against head, but the difference there was she had the underhook, but this is the arm, but look at this hyperextension of that joint. Fully hyperextended there, Torechhanova bridging just to try and skip over the body to gain another angle to pull her arm out. But look at that, belly down, all that pressure through the arm of Torechhanova. Third and final round of the female junior strawweight matchup. First match of the day here at Cage 2. Touch of gloves, a show of sportsmanship. Torechhanova storming forward with a body kick, opening up with some strikes here. Separation from Torechhanova. Torechhanova now needs to start thinking about avoiding going to the ground, keeping that distance, moving off every time, circling around just like she's doing. She's going to look to get on top here. She's got to be careful about leaving her head and her arms in a downward motion. That gives Gaul the opportunity to work arm bars and triangles. Gaul now finding it a little bit difficult just to get some space. Moving the hips out to the side. Gaul's going to try and get this angle for this armbar again. Torechanova's got to make sure that she follows the hips. You can see the big angle there. The hips have actually popped out from Gaul. That's what she needs. She needs a different angle to the same angle as Torechhanova. If they were square, just like now, that's exactly what Torechhanova needs to do. She needs to keep her hips square with her opponents to avoid the angles which promote the armbars and the triangle submissions from Gaul. She's doing the correct thing here to stay safe. She's got to start to be a little bit more busy here, otherwise the referee might stand this up. Gaul again looking for the angle, potentially looking for the triangle here. She's going to look to try and push through the right arm of Torechhanova and catch the neck and the arm of Torechhanova for the triangle here. But Torechhanova making it very difficult by squaring up the hips, keeping nice and tight. Gaul, with just over a minute left in this round, needs to create some space here. She needs to force the head backward, force some space between her and her opponent. She could potentially work for sweeps here. You can see that from this camera angle here, the hips are quite high. There's quite a lot of space between the hip and the knee of Torechhanova. If Gaul can get a butterfly hook in there, overhook one arm, she could work the sweep. She's chasing the armbar again, using the cage just to help her. Torichanova's wise to that though. She knows that if she squares her hips up, she takes the angle away from Gaul. So Gaul's got to switch it up a little bit. Threaten a sweep, threaten a different submission to disguise what she's trying to do, which is the armbar. Coming up to the last 10 seconds now of the round. And Torechhanova finishing on top at least here. Gaul going for a last-ditch attempt at the armbar. Some nice flexibility and dexterity being displayed by the two athletes. Just as the round ends there, a little bit of confusion, but nonetheless, good sportsmanship. Be interesting to see how this one goes here. It was difficult to contend with the judges, but you could possibly give 2 rounds to Gaul and 1 to Torechhanova, but we will go to a judges' scorecard to determine the winner of this fight and who goes through at the female junior strawweight. Will it be Gaul or Torechhanova? Stay tuned for the decision. We'll take a look at the replay here. Nice right hand from Torechhanova. There was the angle change again that promoted Torechhanova to gain the top position.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to cage number 2 after 3 rounds of action. We go to the judges' scorecards, and your winner by unanimous decision. The blue corner from Germany, Gaul.
Сражайся с другими. Побеждай себя.